Excellencies, members of the Pacific Geospatial and Surveying Council, national delegations, regional and international partners, observers, specialists and friends, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings to everyone that's gathered here today in cyberspace. I hope that whatever your circumstances, that your family and friends are safe at this time, and that we are all going to enjoy a wonderful meeting at this fifth meeting of the Pacific Geospatial and Surveying Council. This is the first meeting that we've held virtually, and I'm very much looking forward to it myself. I want to talk to you a little bit about why geospatial information is important. So, geospatial information is the fundamental economic driver of many of our countries. Understanding how land is surveyed, how we trade in land and real estate, how we even define our maritime boundaries is all down to geospatial information. Governments often see geospatial information as a cost, but actually it's an investment. As you can see, when you look at examples like a study done in Vanuatu that showed for every $1 that we invest in geospatial information, it returns $91 to the economy. So investing in our geospatial information is an investment, it's not a cost. There's a message for all of you. I think one of the things that I'm very keen to talk about with you, and that I will be actually presenting on Thursday, is the issue of earth and marine observations and how we can use earth and marine observations in combination with our geospatial and surveying capabilities to actually grow economic wealth in the region. Last year, Australia did a study on the economic returns from earth and marine observation to APEC economies. And it showed that just in the APEC economies in our region, that today's value of the use of earth observations and marine information actually added $372 billion to the economies of APEC countries. That's expected to grow to $1.35 trillion over the next 10 years. So how does the Pacific get a piece of that action? That's what you can assist us with. I'd like to recognise that there's ongoing support for the Pacific Geospatial and Surveying Council partnership from the Government of Australia, the Government of New Zealand, the European Union and the World Bank. And with their support, we're able to host a PGSC partnership desk and secretariat that's based at SPC. So thank you to our partners. Lastly, I'd like to talk a little bit about the challenges that the region faces in just geospatial and surveying and, in fact, earth observation issues. One of our key challenges is human resources. We need people, we need you to be trained and able to assist our member countries in these challenges. So it's really important to have qualified surveyors, qualified geospatial professionals in the region, and many of you are involved in those processes. We need policies. We need our governments to create policies around geospatial information. I note that only the Cook Islands at this point in time has a national geospatial policy, and there's real opportunity in the region to increase our understanding in the policy space of the value of geospatial information. One of the key challenges in the region is the lack of a modern reference frame. Only 11 of our 14 Pacific Island countries are still on local geodetic grids. And this means that we are challenged with new technologies coming along that are able to precisely position us, and this technology of local datums is not going to support some of the new technologies. One of the key technology opportunities in front of the Pacific is the investment that's been made by Australia and New Zealand in satellite-based augmentation systems. Satellite-based augmentation will provide up to 10 centimetre accuracy GPS location wherever you are in the footprint of the communications satellite being used for this, and that includes much of the Pacific. Without having up-to-date reference frames based on the ITRF standard, we will not be in a position to make use of the many benefits that come into play in this region in the use of precise positioning. These benefits include in the aviation sector, shipping, precision agriculture, intelligent transport, positioning of drones, and even helping disabled people navigate our streets. So there are huge opportunities for us in this region, but only if we can work together to update our basic datums, to work together to provide the systems, the tools and the people that can actually support geospatial information becoming the lifeblood of the Pacific region. Over to you.